Frost Medallion and that Mythic Striker Burst. That's everything that they're after, and he's already collected it.
Wow, so peterbot and Boyo already off to a great start here. Clearly they have the advantage. Clearly they even have the respect.
And what kind of dominoes effect that might have after the fact.
And also, just look at how many players are alive. This is about as intense as it can get when there's this much money on the line, when you have this much time, right, to wait, sit, contemplate your strategy. What are you gonna do when the call comes? You have to answer it. Chapentini here pushing the pressure, pushing the conversation right now. Adrian's not looking good for him. He's gonna be the first to fall, and that's one NA team down.
Virgo and Shadow. A little bit of a wraparound. Virgo now trying to see if he can switch, but Shadow, he's left too exposed. Vico, clixi, they take the opportunity. They try to collapse. A nice connection, but at the same time, Shadow still standing. Virgo knows it's time to bail. And they're gonna force themselves into a disengage, but clixi, he's not interested in that. clixi wants more.
Oh yeah, this is a storybook kind of conversation right here. This is something that we expect it to happen. If you're gonna go up against the likes of clixi and Vico's pathing, you just have to get out of the way or get ran down. And Virgo and Shadow are gonna be another NA team to fall here to the hands of a European juggernaut. Opportunities start to shift here. Reason and Vidil now. Pressure starts to loom on them.
Craziest part to think about too is that they've still got to watch their backs because Rift Island just lurking in the distance, slightly higher elevation than themselves. peterbot Boyle, they were definitely trying to see if they could track down anybody for some additional tags, knocks, elims ideally, but one of these teams has got to get a go on here. MDF, they can't afford to just sit idle. It's either fight or get eliminated.
Here it comes. I'm seeing two shots coming from both sides. Freezing goes for it first. Vadiel on the other side doing an excellent job, but a trade comes out. King's weak, and he's going to be the first to fall. Reason and Vadiel. And here, one of those. It's peterbot and Boyle staying active here. Down goes Cheap from the high ground there. And they
already has 3 elims, just rather impressive, but Malabuka as well, still holding his own. Shari's got a little bit of an angle peak advantage, so Malabuka's gonna look to try and see if he can find a more aggressive push from underneath. Meanwhile, Mrsavage, again, just trying to make sure he doesn't take another tick from the storm, but it's too little too late, just barely makes it in. At least Malabuka can go for the revive.
You know, all things considering, he'll have more HP when he stands up than he did when he went down, so it's not all too bad here, but it is definitely time lost. The surge is active. They need to find a couple tags. Into the box they go. Back behind him is another duo as well. And if he doesn't hit this shot, he's going to be sent back to the lobby. And he hits the one that matters. Malabuka and Mrsavage are clawing their way out of this hole here. And unfortunately, it might not be enough here. It's so close.
Malabuka is doing everything in his power, but I fear they have finally met their end.
But high ground has Cammy and Seti looking from up above, and it has never looked better for this duo.
Kadu and Sia having already been eliminated. And again, reconvening with clix's
oh my god
POV, but clix is just crazy with the movement. The fact that he managed to escape.
Still alive.
Still
he's clutching. Almost a top 15 now, and he's inside the top 15. Could he make a top 10? It's so close, and down he goes to the hands of peterbot. He takes him down. Peterbot is also a solo.
All the more vicious, the higher he climbs, the more pressure he might encounter. Muzz is gonna find himself in a situation. Peterbot goes huge there though off the Seti.
8 eliminations now for peterbot and Boyo here. Peterbot still going, nearly finding another one there. Just moments away now from a top 5 here. Can he do it as a solo? He's getting spotted out though. Armor wall comes down. Another weak player in front of him. Oh, he got a tag. Never counted out. It was so close. But now the focus comes into who will win game 1. We have just 4 teams remaining. Make that 5. Acorn and Cole find another.
Duke simply too sabotage, losing his duo Sphinx there to peterbot, but Acorn and Cole, the fact that they are still intact.
Saving grace on the low ground, on the outskirts, putting pressure onto Japan's best. Rise and Yuma, who also has 7 eliminations. Yuma sends up against Acorn, finds a beautiful tag there. Loses his teammate though, finds another exchange. It's back and forth here. Anything can still happen.
All these teams scurrying to the low ground though, they're sabotaging each other. Acorn's gonna go down, Yuma's still standing tall, but now Chapentini from the high ground, they're just gonna collapse, and that is just another elimination to add to the count. Vico flicks MC versus Chap and Teeny. It's a battle of Europe.
A battle for the ages indeed here. 5 eliminations still for Teeny and Chap. Things are starting to rack up. Teeny, the first to go down. Chap's also weak. They jump in. They close the game. And game number 1, the victory royale will go to Chap and Teeny.
Could it be more deserved? The way that they held down that high ground, MDF, you could tell that they were aiming